Hello, my name is LaSierra Kane. It is November 7th, 2019. It is Lab Exercise 2, Week 2. In this video, I will be talking about the four connective tissues, which are the epithelial, the nervous, the connective, and the muscle. The first thing we'll talk about is the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue lines the outer surface of the organs and blood vessels throughout the body, also the inner surfaces of the cavities and internal organs. Its functions are to protect the underlying tissues. It also provides absorption, secretion, and receptors. It also has sensory to stimuli. There are 6 types of epithelial tissues. It is simple squamous, simple cuboidal, and simple columnar. And then we have stratified squamous, stratified cuboidal, and stratified columnar. Epithelium can be found in hollow internal organs such as the stomach, the intestines, the urinary tract, the pleura, the pericardium, the peritoneum. Next, we will talk about the connective tissue. And the connective tissue is the most abundant of all tissues. It's widely distributed and varied in type. It includes fibrous tissues, fat, cartilage, bone, blood, marrow, and bone marrow and blood. Its functions are to protect and support, binding, insulating. It stores reserve fuel, and it transports substances within the body. Some characteristics of it: it can be vascular to avascular. It's composed mainly of non-living extracellular matrix that separates cells of the tissues. It can be present in different tissues and in different areas around the body. Next, we have the nervous tissue, which is composed of the CNS, which is the brain and the spinal cord. It also has the PNS, which is the neurons and the sensory neurons and the ganglia. With that, the nervous system has 2 main subdivisions: the somatic subdivision, which we call voluntary, and the autonomic subdivision, which is involuntary. The autonomic involuntary, it controls our blood pressure and our heart rate, the rate of breathing. And then the somatic, the voluntary, it controls the way we move, the sensory, our muscles, sensory receptors in the skin. Next, we have the muscle tissue. There are 3 types of muscle tissues, which is skeletal, smooth, smooth, and cardiac. The skeletal muscle is mainly attached to it mainly attached to the skeletal system. It controls our posture. It can also be it's voluntary, but it can also be subconscious to keep us up, to help us maintain our balance and the way we stand, our posture. Next, we have the cardiac muscle. It's only found in the heart, where contractions pump blood throughout the body. It is striated, however, it is not consciously controlled, so it is involuntary. And then next, we have the smooth muscle tissue, which is also found within numerous organs, and organs like the digestive, the respiratory system. It helps with movement through the digestive system, which is also called peristalsis. So basically, you moving food through the digestive system. It helps with that. It's non-striated, and it's also involuntary.